Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome back to Stars Light and Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with y'all. Money career reading for the week of June 21st through 27th. Excuse me. Oh my MG. It's almost July. I just cannot. It's super exciting. It's like exciting because 4th of July and lots of fun stuff happens or happening in July, at least for us, but a lot of times I think the summer's in full swing, vacations, all the things, lots of fun water days and warm days and just outside and whatever. Super exciting, right? But I can't believe we're already almost into the 7th month. That is just like, OMG, I just can't. So we are using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I'm actually going to be using the book for the financial portion for this reading, the Wisdom of the Oracle. If you don't know which one that is, it's this one. Super thorough. Having a difficult time using my words. Use your words, Cat. Use your words. Aquarius, you use your words this week as well. Make sure you're getting what you need out there. But we will be using the deck. Not the deck, the book, because it's super thorough and it has like relationship, prosperity, the oracle message, the essential meaning, and I think it even has protection. So it's super. This is like one of the best decks, I think, because it has all of the information, but it can be a bit much to kind of have all that knowledge in your... Whoa. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, you guys. And it's the Ace of Wands. That just flipped freaking... Blah. Wow. Okay. Interesting. It's gonna be a week for money and career here. These cards are just going everywhere. Some of you have been having a go with it. Let's see what else. Okay, this is too many. Here, we're going to get one more. And there it is. 8 of Wands. Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands. All right. We're going to get one of these up for the end. Close it off. Just one. Okay. All right, let's do this a little bit different here. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Let's see what your overall for this money career reading is. I don't know why it is. It seems like all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but the last several, I don't know, maybe months, the cards aren't always on the screen. I don't know. Oh, you got number 5, orphaned. So change is in the air, you guys. There's change coming around. In money and career. Orphaned. It says essential meaning, a sense of loss, an identity crisis, or recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. Okay. Let me go to the prosperity message here. Prosperity message. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. This is that energy of not catering to everybody, but like when you hear about like maybe even starting like a YouTube channel or starting something like that, you're reminded to niche down. That if you get a little bit more specific, you're speaking to kind of an avatar or a specific person or people, instead of attempting to speak to everybody. Because when you attempt to speak to everybody, it's almost like it falls on deaf ears, instead of finding the people that actually are meant to hear your message. So that's what this is about, okay? It says, be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they, quote unquote, may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. Okay, Aquarius. So this week is a week to stay in your own lane. What is it that you do best? What are the skills or resources that you have? What is the knowledge that you have learned, the experiences that you have had? Stay in your own lane this week, okay? You're going to do best when you are completely yourself and you really, really use your strengths to your advantage, okay? There's That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity, okay? So stay in your own lane this week. There's change all around you, Aquarius, and you can hop into another lane if you want to, but your brilliance, oh, interesting, because that came out in the last reading, is going to be most best used. Does that even make sense? Used most wisely when you stay in your own lane. What you are best at, where your brilliance is, that is going to assist you this week as far as work and career, prosperity, abundance will be all around you when you really know yourself, your brand, your mission, what it is that you're working towards. And for those of you that aren't in that space yet, that can be your kind of assignment for the week, is to get into that space of what are your goals, what are your, what is important to you, what are your intentions, what are you working towards, what is it that you're imagining and moving towards that, or what can you do to begin to take steps towards that. Okay, so an assignment this week. Now you got the Ace of Wands coming through here, and if you remember at the very beginning here, that dang thing shot out like crazy. It even made that, like, I can't even make the sound that it made with the card. It's just interesting, but there's an energy around you with this Ace of Wands of being inspired. This could be with creative projects, or you might be getting a new creative project. This could be feeling of passion for work. Maybe it's a new job, or maybe it's a new assignment that you're excited about. But there is an energy of being inspired to make money. This is also, there's a potential that there is somebody in the workplace that kind of catches your eye and inspires you as well. So within a more kind of romantic way, the why that's coming through, I'm not sure, but there could be somebody within the workplace that also creates like this energy of fire and passion within you, okay? That gets you, kind of lights a fire under you to really get creative with projects and have right, hopefully you get what I'm putting out here. But also for some of you, there is going to be financial relief coming through, and a feeling of a struggle ending, or an end to struggle coming through for you this week. You also have these cards here, which is rather interesting, but Spirit's indicating that there's a partnership that is going to, right, in combination. There's a partnership that's coming in pretty quickly in combination with this Ace of Wands that is going to assist you in overcoming this feeling of being abandoned or lost or left out in one way or another. This energy here and this energy here, which we're going to get into right now. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords coming through. This is kind of that energy that you're moving away from, that you're currently in. Okay, this is where there's this energy of being intimidated. It could be by a person within the work, or it could be within almost your own mind. It's like for some of you might feel like you're not good enough, or your ideas aren't good enough. This is actually on the way out. This one and this one are, because these are here. Your overall energy is that orphaned energy, kind of feeling left out or what have you, but really moving into, or for some of you, this orphaned, this number 5, this change energy, this orphaned energy is actually coming through with this energy that you're afraid that you're going to leave other people out, or that you're not going to cater to everybody, and that concerns you or scares you. You feel like you're going to be missing out on part of the pie. That's where these two cards are coming in. This one and these ones are going together is what Spirit's indicating, and these ones are going together. It's like it's broken up with 3 and 3 here, which is interesting because that doesn't often come through that way. But with the Five of Swords, there's that energy of kind of intimidation, like you're feeling intimidated or concerned or worry that you're going to leave certain people out. There's a bit of a feeling of conflict, or within yourself, maybe even here, Aquarius, this week, as far as money goes, like you're worried, right? Or you're feeling as if you're losing out on part of the pie, or you're leaving money on the table by not catering to everybody or working towards everybody. But Spirit's indicating that's not true. For some of you, it's keeping you up at night, in fact. Okay, with this Nine of Swords. Now you see, you have Wands energy here, you have Swords energy here, and you have Cups here. The Pentacles, the money cards, are the ones that are missing, if you see, okay? You do have this energy where you can have that abundance, that prosperity, really kind of niche down or niche into, or what have you, but figure out your avatar, and that is what's going to bring the money. The money cards themselves aren't showing up in this reading, Aquarius, so that should tell you something. There's the two Swords cards here, there's the two Wands cards here, and then there's the two kind of well, this one obviously is a little bit odd man out anyway, it's a whole different deck, but the Cups, but there's no Pentacles here. So that comfort, that money, that it's not being represented here, but you do have the Nine of Swords coming in. That Nine of Swords energy is coming through with this energy of being very anxious and very stressed about either work or money itself. Okay, some of you are having this energy of really feeling as if you're in a space of being kind of deprived, or again left out, right? With that orphaned or left behind, or right, that kind of energy there. But this is what's going out. Okay, this is going out once you kind of niche down or figure out who it is that you're actually specifically working to kind of the word cater to keeps coming up, but that's not really the word that feels like it's it, right? But once you move into that space of the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands, you're going to have that. It's just a reminder that you can't be all things to all people. You can't cater to all people, right? There's an energy coming through, almost like also, you know, we don't like all people and all people don't like us, and that's okay. It's not meant to be that way, okay? So Spirit really wants you to remember this week that sell from your soul, sell from your heart, sell or create or do things, right, that really come from your inside. It's like your gut feeling to put this out here, or that creative energy coming through, or you're in that flow state, right? When it's almost like don't force things, right? Stay in your own lane, your wheelhouse, what you know this week, Aquarius, to create the abundance, to create the prosperity, to create the opportunities, to create kind of the energy within your work or your career or your job or whatever it may be that feels the most authentic and true to you and for you. Okay, this energy and that partnership, there's a potential for a partnership, or you're already in a partnership that is going to, with this Two of Cups energy, this week, that is really going to be good. It's interesting that that's how Spirit's saying it. This week, that partnership, there's going to be hopefulness within business partnerships. This week, Aquarius, there's going to be this energy of balance, and or balancing out finances this week as well. There's this feeling of security and no longer feeling stressed about money. Okay, so you see, again, these two are going out. Once you figure out that niche energy, this is going out, and that feeling of being lost or right, you're not going to be feeling that. That's the change that's coming through with the 5 here. The change is that you're moving from kind of the orphaned or feeling lost or left out kind of energy, niching down. That's where you're no longer going to be in the again, another 5, that 5 of Swords, right? You've got 55, 5, 5, you've got the Ace, you've got the 9, you've got the 2, right? But you're going to be moving out of this Five of Swords and this Nine of Swords out of your mind, Aquarius, and into kind of this partnership that opens up this energy of passion, of creativeness, of being excited again, right? This exciting kind of energy, okay? And it's going to be happening very quickly. Also, some of you with this Eight of Wands is going to be having really quick progress. Some of you are going to be traveling for work as well, but you're going to be making an impact. You're going to really be making your mark this week, Aquarius, but it takes this energy of understanding that you can't serve everybody, and really learning to and or knowing how to stay in your lane. It doesn't mean you always have to, but for this week, it's going to be the most impact. It's going to be the most potent for you too, okay? It's going to bring that abundance, that prosperity, that quick progress, make that big impact. There's going to be that partnership, and there's going to be this energy of success that's all around you once we begin to, right? Because it's almost as if with this Five of Swords, it's almost as if you're fighting with yourself in one way or another, and you're losing to yourself. Does that make sense? So, but when you stay in your own lane, it's like you want to do this, you want to do this, almost like shiny object syndrome, where you're seeing this, you're seeing that, you want to do this, you want to do that. Oh, there's this person over here that you think you could serve, but this person over here could be served as well. Although, like, they aren't the same avatar or same person that potentially whatever it is that you're doing might be of interest to. Okay, no matter how that comes through, it doesn't matter whether you're working for somebody else or you're like an employee or you're the employer. This resonates all the way through, but you're letting that go and you're moving into. So you've got the 2 5s here and you've got the 9. It wouldn't have been interesting if that was the 10, but you're moving out of that and you're moving into this energy of wands, of creativity, of passion, of really having that partnership and creating an impact. Okay, so this week is going to be a big week. I know that that comes through often, Aquarius, but the thing is that once we realize just how much of an impact we can make when we stay in our own lane, that's when we have those power punch or those power moves that make that big impact. Okay, let's see who we have here. We have J.P. Morgan. Well, that's rather interesting. J.P. Morgan. And your first part here is how to make money. It says 2, 4, 6, 8, merge as one conglomerate. Okay, conglomerate, I think it's supposed to rhyme. 2, 4, 6, 8, merge as one conglomerate. Okay. Your next one is how to keep hold of it. It says be an indispensable cash dispenser. Okay. JP Morgan, isn't JP Morgan like one that does loans, I think? And then how to give it meaning. Don't make the laws, inspire them. Okay. That's another thing, Aquarius. You are making an impact and you are inspiring many. Don't make the laws, inspire laws. It's almost like this energy coming through where you're really in the space of being in one way or another an influencer, where you influence things to happen, where you influence people, where you influence growth, where you influence kind of creativity or creative projects. And this week there's that partnership that potentially is coming through that is going to be a big influence. You're going to be a big influence, and they're going to be a big influence, and it's going to make a big impact. All right, that's what I have. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. It is free in that aspect. Also, check out the members area, 3 different levels, extra perks. It is another way that you can support the channel, and it does help me or assist me in continuing to do these messages and readings for you. Also, check out the second channel, That Wild Spark. You're more than welcome. Please subscribe over there, subscribe over here. We'd love to have you on both channels. There was something else that was coming through with the partnership. Oh, that's what it was. You stay in your own lane, and if you're partnering with somebody, they'll stay in their own lane. But when you merge those two lanes, Aquarius, you merge in a big way with a big impact. It's just the word big and the word impact keeps coming through. Stay in your own lane. They can stay in their own lane, or however the partnerships work. But there's that merging is a power merge. It's like a power punch. It's creating a big impact this week. Okay. All right. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.